Lesson 6, puzzle number 12, has you go through and see how all of this is working. And then I want you to create a similar little code down here at the bottom for the right button. Right. So, one thing that does throw students off is this little error message here called it says redefinition of speed. All right. So speed is used somewhere else within this script or other scripts. So it's getting a little confused. Right. So one of the first things I like to do is I'm just going to go ahead and rename this variable. It's not really necessary. It'll still work if you leave it called speed. But it is kind of annoying to have that there. So I'm going to rename this variable and I'm just going to call it miles per hour, mph. Right. And then everywhere that that variable is going to be used. So instead of speed, I'm going to do mph. Just confuses the program a little bit less. You can see the error message is gone. It works just the same. So I'm going to go ahead and click run right now. Let's see how this works. So here's my Adafruit is right here. And I'm going to make that a little bit bigger so you can see what I'm doing here. And essentially, what it wants you to do is if I press the left button, right? So the left button here, oop, it goes up. So that's my left button. The motorcycle goes up. It's a little weird that they have the left button making it go up, but that's what it is. And if I take a look at this code, how is it making that happen, right? So basically I've got this variable called speed, or now I've renamed it to mph. And how am I going to use that, right? So if I go onboard event, press my left button, right, which I just pressed the left button on there, what's it supposed to do? It's going to go in and it is going to create this variable y. And how does it create that variable y? What's the property of it? It's going to go to the motorcycle's y position. So this motorcycle's current y position is right here. So it's 224. Let's just say that's what it looks like it is. So the y is 224. So it goes in here. It makes this variable y 224. Bang. Then it goes here and it says, okay, now I want you to set the property of the motorcycle's y to y minus something, minus the mph, which is this variable, which happens to be 10. So it's basically saying y minus 10. So if I take a look at, again, this y is 221, I subtract 10, it goes up to 215, right? Or 221. Where are we at? So we're at 220. I minus 10. It's at 210, right? Moves up to there. Then it moves up to 200. Then it moves up to 190 because it's basically taking the Y position of the motorcycle, subtracting out 10. And 10 is just because that's what this is. So now what it wants you to do is create a script here so that when you press the right button, it doesn't go up, it instead goes down, which really is all of this script exactly the same, except instead of it decreasing the y position, it's increasing the y position, right? Increasing the y position will make it go down. It's still y position, doesn't have anything to do with x. We're just worrying about up and down, which is the variables of y, or the y coordinates. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to real quick recreate this onboard event. This time I want to press the right button. All right. I'm going to press it, not down, but I'm going to press it. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to press. I'm going to go ahead and grab a variable, and the variable is still y. Right. And it's still going to go and get that property of the motorcycle. And I want to get its y position. So then that allows me to set the property of the motorcycle. And I want to change its y position. So I went and got the y position, and now I want to change the y position to this, except y plus mph. So I'm going to get a plus symbol this time. Throw it in there. It's going to be y, no quotes because it's referring to this variable, plus mph. Again, no quotes because it's referring to this variable. And now when I run this, left button goes up, right button goes down. right? Left button goes up, right button goes down. Now, if I want that to speed up, I could always go in here and say, you know what? I want my MPH to be 30 this time. Go ahead and reset it, run it, and now you can see it takes a bigger jump or bigger speed because this time it's taking that y coordinate and subtracting or adding 30 instead of 10 because we've changed that variable. That, in essence, is how this entire program works for lesson 6, puzzle number 12.